Well, hey everyone, welcome to James Bond Day. Happy James Bond Day to you all, everyone. Welcome to the channel, The Bond Geek. It is an honor and it is a privilege to share with you all this glorious day that is James Bond Day, October 5th. I hope you're all doing well. Hope you're really having a great, nice day. If maybe it's the start of your day, maybe it's the end of the day like me, it's about 8 a.m. at the moment. So you know what? I wanted to do something special for Bond Day, and I thought, what could be more special than just chilling with all my James Bond friends out there, and we can all just have a nice time, a nice chat. We'll stay on here for about, I don't know, an hour or so, and yeah, let's see what happens with that. Now, before we get into any comments and questions today, I think it's fair to bring up something here. Now, I'm not going to lie, this is going to be a slight rant and a slight bit of praise here. Now, a lot of us out there in the Bond community, and I'm one of them here, was hoping that maybe on James Bond Day, we would get some really, really sort of potentially big news. You know, maybe something like Christopher Nolan being announced as the director and writer, maybe, or even like official confirmation that Bond 26 is in development. And I think that would have been fair. I think that would, great to hopefully maybe potentially have. And I can't help but feel a bit let down today by actually what we got. Let me just run down what we got. Now, first off, I'm going to stress right here. We're going to talk now about this 007 Road to a Million, this sort of gaming show with Brian Cox, James Bond oriented, da-da-da. I've personally thought, sincerely, the trailer looked fantastic. It really did. I really enjoyed the trailer. I think the show actually was a lot better than I think it has any potential of being. And I can't actually sincerely happily wait to watch it. I really am looking forward to the show coming out in November, which was great. The trailer got me hyped for that. And I thought at the beginning of the day, ooh, this is just like at 9 a.m. for me, the teaser of some really big news coming. Maybe this is going to be a James Bond day where everyone gets excited. There's going to be some big news coming down at the end of the day. I can feel it. I really got excited about this. So obviously then Amazon announced that all the films are coming back to Prime. God knows for the life of me why Amazon just keep taking the Bond films on and off Prime. Okay, it's just annoying. Okay, you've got the MGM library. You want people saying to Amazon, keep the Bond films on for God's sake. And basically, as time has gone on during the day, and I've enjoyed, just having a bit of Bond stuff with my friends at work. Had a bit of James Bond music in the office today. They let me have, which was really, really nice. No news has basically come out, or it probably will now. And this is the thing. I'm so hit and miss with this whole situation because on one hand, we got that great sort of 007 Road to a Million trailer, and I did enjoy that. I really did. But at the same time, and I'm sorry if I sound like a petulant, spoiled child, but Eon, come on. Come on. No Time to Die came out in 2021, okay? You had a bit of time even to start developing in between because of the lockdowns and like the delays, what you might start doing for Bond 26. You had 2022, agreeably, yes, maybe you didn't want to do anything there because it was Bond 60th, okay? Whole year celebrating Bond 60. Okay, fair enough. But still, you've now had then since like January to October. And there has been nothing. Nothing. Not even an official statement saying we are developing Bond 26. You have given us nothing. Absolutely nothing. And I'm sorry, but is it so much to ask? Is it really so much to ask for potentially? And I'm trying to be more civilized and a gentleman here, but seriously, not even on Today and All Day saying, officially want to tell you that we are developing Bond 26. Why can we not have that? Why could that not have been said? Instead we just got, we got really nothing about the future of Bond. And I'm sorry, but there is something wrong with that. I really do think so. I don't know if I'm sounding like a spoiled, again, rule disclosure, I don't know if I'm just sounding like a spoiled brat here, but I remember when it was between Brosnan and Craig, that time period where we heard stories about, there was potentially the Jinx movie. They were developing the fifth Brosnan movie, and then obviously decided to scrap it and go Casino Royale. There was stories, I just felt like updates of some sort in between. But here, it's just nothing. Absolutely nothing. And I just can't help but feel this is wrong. So wrong. Please, Eon, I am begging you. Whatever you've got planned, don't have to reveal all your plan. It's fine. I get that 100%. But just give us something. Give your fans something, okay? Now, I'm not saying there hasn't been celebrations again this year. Let's go through it. We've been celebrating the 70th anniversary of the Ian Fleming books. That's been great, okay? We've recently had that new 007 video game. I haven't played it. I haven't got Apple Arcade. That's been great. We've had the book on His Majesty's Secret Service. We've had the Kim Sherwood novels, okay? We have had some good stuff this year. But what your fans are desperate for is news about Bond 26. And I don't think it's unfair to say, since you've had 2002 and basically most of 2003, just for you to say, hi, just let you know, it is in active development. But nothing. What is going on? Now, I'll be honest with you all. I still think that they are hard at work at it, and they have been really working on the direction and tone. And I do think as well, they're going to release it sometime, maybe hopefully still this year, but you have missed the perfect opportunity to announce something on James Bond Day when people are desperate for information, okay? This is just getting ridiculous now. It is absolutely ridiculous. Us Bond fans are clinging to every stupid rumor that is out there just purely because we're desperate for news. Okay? Eon, if anyone here knows anyone who works at Eon or even watches this video who work at Eon, I am officially asking you, please just give out an announcement that you are developing Bond 26. That would be sweet nectar. It would be the icing on the cake. All right, rant over about that. Quite a long rant, I assure you, I will admit. As I said, there has been some good stuff this year. I've really had a great James Bond Day celebration, weirdly enough, even without that. As I say, I enjoyed the 007 Road to a Million trailer that came out this morning. All my work lot know I'm a massive Bond fan. I wore all this to work today. So they said, let's play some James Bond music in the office today. So that was a bit of fun. We all had a bit of a sing-along to Goldfinger, which was a bit of a laugh as well. At lunchtime, we got on our sort of TV in the office. We got to put on Goldeneye because it's my favorite James Bond film. So that was nice. That was a really nice thing we got to do today as well. We just had a bit of fun with it, which was, again, really nice. So I've had really nice James Bond Day. I can't deny what I've been looking forward to the most is talking to all of you. This is the thing I've been looking forward to absolutely the most out of the whole day. So without further ado, let's get into some of the questions you already got here. I know we're only about not even 10 minutes in here, but again, it's going to be just a little bit of fun just chatting to you all here. So let's start off with Jack. Jack says hello from Indiana again. Did you enjoy? Do you enjoy what? Oh no, next question here. Did you enjoy A Haunting in Venice? I enjoyed it and did you see the first trailer for 007 Road to a Million with Brian Cox? And what Bond film did you watch on Amazon Prime first? I watched Octopussy. Well, Jack, in answer to your question, I have watched The Haunting in Venice. I am a big fan of Hercule Poirot as a character, and I did enjoy Haunting in Venice. I thought it was better than his version of Death on the Nile, but not as good as his Murder on the Orient Express. And I tell you, one of the things actually I did really like about Haunting in Venice, I'll just go into this quickly, was it wasn't one of the big stories. He was adapting a story that even I had forgotten a bit about. So that was really nice, very much nice. So yeah, that's how I feel about it. I did see 007 Road to the Moon trailer. I am excited for that show. So really much so. And when it came to what was any Bond film I watched today, I actually, as I say, at lunchtime watched a bit of Goldeneye. So that's really about that. I mentioned you in my latest video and did it on the. Hold on. Sorry, let me start again, Jack. I mentioned you in my latest video and I did it on the tank sequence from Goldeneye, and I've done some previous videos on Pierce Brosnan, Timothy Dalton, and Daniel Craig films as James Bond. Good on you, mate. Have you watched Death of the Nile from 1978 or the 2022 version? Yes, I have. To be honest, both of them are not as good as compared to the Poirot TV show version with David Suchet. Jack again writes, have you heard that they're going to be a new Star Wars trilogy that takes place after Return of the Jedi before The Force Awakens, and it will have original characters? Don't believe it. Don't believe it at all, Jack. I know this is a James Bond Day thing, but I'll just mention this right now. Honestly, I don't believe a single thing that Lucasfilm say they're going to announce. I don't believe anything. I've got excited about films that they've announced, and it just doesn't happen. So I'm not going to believe it at all. Joe writes, have you seen Calvin Dyson's video of the novelization of Goldeneye by John Garner? Yes, I did. I think he released it on Sunday evening for me. I watched it Monday morning while doing a workout. Yeah, it was a good film. When does Calvin not do a good video? Joe writes, I wish EA did a remaster of Nightfare from Russia of Love and 007 Legends from Activision and have Bond armed with a PPK and with From Russia of Love can take off the silencer or choose to keep it on. Well, I mean, Jack, again, I just want 007 remake or remasters, whatever, of the old games, or just even put them on like PlayStation Store, Xbox Game Pass. They are such great games, and video games, I think, are so important to the future of the Bond franchise because, like my generation, when you had great games along with the movies, it helped build that fandom. And that's why I'm hoping that the IOI interactive game could be the start of something really big. So, you know, fingers crossed with that. Kyle, the Steven Seagal fan 2000 writes, I'm about to watch The World Is Not Enough on Prime Video on this wonderful global James Bond Day. Well, happy James Bond Day to you as well, Kyle. The World Is Not Enough. I know that is one of my friends' very favorite James Bond film, The Greatness and Awesomeness, as he would say. Lorenzo, that's a shout out for you. So yeah, look, World's Not Enough. Interesting film. I still stand by this when it comes to World's Not Enough. It's a very good film, don't get me wrong. The overall story and the plot of World's Not Enough, I think, is very not that good. But the sequences and the bits in World's Not Enough, like certain scenes and action sequences and stuff, are really good. Jack Harriet, I wanted to find out if Nolan was going to direct Bond 26 and hear development of the latest film. They are being so wrong to me, and this is so unfair to us fans. This is where I fight fan entitlement. We are not entitled as fans to know absolutely everything ahead of schedule. But I'm sorry to rant and rave again. We should be hearing something by now. Okay? All we've heard is Barbara going, it's going to be a while. It's going to be at least until 2025 the film comes out. It's 2023. By that logic, you should be filming at the end of next year. Okay? Surely it's not too much to ask. Could we just at least know that, hey, you're developing it? Just say active development. What is so wrong with that? What is so wrong with that at all? So, everyone, we've reached the end of sort of just questions just for the moment, but, going to leave it open again if people want to sort of chime in and chat about certain things. Okay. Oh, I think we've got another comment here. Jack's just written another one here. I hope you get some news about the IOI James Bond video game. Again, let me just pause you on here. The IOI interactive game. Could we have not seen anything about that? Could we have had maybe some news about the James Bond game? Okay. Quite frankly, Amazon are doing a better job celebrating James Bond than Eon at the moment. I don't know. Maybe I'm being entitled. I don't know. So top of the IOI. Also news. I have done one of the IO James Bond game and news, and I have done one of the action sequences and Was Not Enough and Tomorrow Never Dies. Well, that's good on you, bud. absolutely good on you. So yeah, that's all the questions we have up to now. Obviously, I'm going to leave the chat open for a little bit, but everyone, I want to hear your thoughts about what's going on in the James Bond community right now. There's great stuff going on, with Dutch Bond fan and Calvin, David Zaritsky, Joseph Darlington, you got Bearded Blofeld, so many great stuff going on with the James Bond community. That's where the real excitement about being a Bond fan is, I feel, right at the moment, is our love in the community. Oh, God, you know what? I don't want to keep going on about this whole lack of news, but I think it comes down to really this, and this is perfectly my dyspraxia just finally coming to a conclusion in my head. I'm starting to get very, very worried about Bond 26. I mean, I really am. I mean, I've got this one person on my videos who keeps commenting. I won't put them by name, but keeps going, "Oh, James Bond is dead. There's never going to be another James Bond film." And normally I just pass it off as, "Oh, he's just gone on about this again." This one fan literally keeps going on and on and on about how apparently I want to kiss Daniel Craig's ass just because I happen to like some of his movies. But even now, I can't stop but thinking a bit like, maybe this person's got a point. Really can't sort of deny that either, but I'm just desperate for Bond news, and you can't help but think there's something up here. Bond Experience is doing a live stream today at 4:30 p.m. Hear us on YouTube. Yeah, I did see he's doing a live stream. I think I'll probably be actually asleep by then. I mean, I know it's hold on, I don't know what time roughly. I know I think it's Eastern time. Hold on. Honestly, I'm sorry, I don't know really timing really enough, but I think I'll be really asleep by then. Kyle, the Steven Seagal again writes, "I was hoping for some new James Bond DVD covers." Well, yeah, that's the other thing. We have been hearing rumors for ages about a potential James Bond 4K collection. I thought the perfect time was to release it for Bond's 60th anniversary. Are they? But if they're trying to wait for, to hold out for it until Bond 26 release, physical media is dying. Okay, if you really want to capitalize on physical media, now is the last chance you have. I mean, don't get me wrong. Behind me, I've got James Bond on Blu-ray. Love it. Always keep it as long as there's Blu-rays. But I do have James Bond on digital on my own Google Movies. Nowadays, I'm just watching them on Google Movies. That's more for decoration. I'll never get rid of them. I'll always keep some sort of James Bond physical media collection because I love it so much. And I love the artwork on the boxes. But not even something like that for fans? Heck, a 4K box set of 25 movies will probably cost about 250 quid. Something like that. But people would bloody pay through the nose for it. They would. And that would generate hype and excitement. Where is the hype and excitement for Bond 26? I'll still be screaming joy and can't wait for the excitement. And I am enjoying the sort of speculation time we've got of, what will they do this? Will they do that? And all that stuff. And, I do enjoy that. But at the same time, is it wrong just to have a little bit of confirmation things going on behind the scenes? What is going on? I mean, someone I know actually on a video I did posted do you think that Michael Wilson will still be stepping down? Yes, I do think actually Michael Wilson will be stepping down from the series. Where is the news official press release about what is going on? Honestly, I just don't know. I really, really don't know. Jack writes, I would love that 4K on. I would love that the 4K on the James Bond series. I have many physical release on DVD, Ultimate DVD, and Blu-ray. See, Jack, I was basically the same. I started off getting Bond films on VHS, which was great. I think I had Goldeneye and Goldfinger and License to Kill, Tomorrow Never Dies, and I think I had Dr. No as well. I remember those. Then I think it was when Worlds Are Enough came out. I think they started releasing the DVDs, and I got Worlds Are Enough and Dr. No on the same day. And then I started collecting the DVDs for birthdays and Christmases. honestly, how those discs survived is a mystery. I just played those movies again and again and again and again. I've never watched so much content. And what was great, again, if you know like some of my old videos, my grandfather really loved the James Bond film series. Connery was his Bond, but he did have a love for all the others as well. Didn't really like Daniel Craig, to be fair. And he and I would just like watch them together. Just extra memories of why Bond is so bloody brilliant. Intentional pun there, everyone. You know what? I hope we can have some more, your incredible comments, and let's just hope we do have some good news. I mean, let me put it to you this way: I've got my phone just next to me right here. Okay, I'm still keeping open like notifications on Twitter and Threads and Facebook just to see if there suddenly is some like random news about like Bond 26 they finally actually releasing. But I mean, here's a question for all of you watching, all people watching right now. Comment down below, when do you think we're going to get some sort of official news for Bond 26? I really want to know. I want to know your thoughts about it. I've been thinking to myself about maybe even doing a video about when will we finally have official news on Bond 26. I thought the video would be irrelevant because I thought we're definitely going to get something for James Bond Day, especially with the Writers Guild strike being over. And yeah, lo and behold, once again, Henry was wrong. Henry was wrong. It's crazy, isn't it? It's absolutely crazy. Right, I really want to bring this over to you, everyone. All those, who are watching right now, literally put all your different comments in. I'd love to hear it. Jack has actually answered my question already. He thinks December this year or November. Well, Jack, you're more optimistic than me. Again, I would love it, maybe in November, December, we get some sort of James Bond news. That would be great. I think, honestly, it would be like a sonic shift across the entire Bond community when we finally get some news about Bond 26. Oh, do you know what? I've just been going on and on and on about, I think, my joy of what we got today, but also my disappointment, because I just don't know. What have we got left? I'm sorry. Bond is going to return. I know he's going to return. We need some good news, okay? We need some news. I think we're over-deserved now. And again, do people think in the live chat here, do you think I'm being unreasonable saying it's so wrong just for Eon to put out like a picture of, say, Bond, the words Bond 26 and say, in development? Would it be so harsh for that? Are they trying to maybe secure the deal with Christopher Nolan and then make an announcement? I don't know. I really don't know. But even could you not say, like, we are in discussions potentially with Christopher Nolan? Would that have been so bad? I mean, I just don't know. Really don't know. So, yeah, I mean, that's really, I think, the end of my rant there. I mean, as I said, we've talked a bit about 007 Road to Million. I thought it was a really good trailer. I really enjoyed the trailer. I actually think this show looks a lot better than I would give credit for. I'm hoping to convince my fiance. Well, actually, on that note, because I know some of you have been asking, it's actually later this month we are officially getting married. I know, it's super exciting. I'm really, really super, super hyped and excited for it. It is unreal. So I've got my wedding to look forward to. The most amazing woman in the world she is, without a shadow of a doubt. Hopefully maybe I can watch it with her as well. I mean, in November, we're also looking forward to watching Doctor Who, which is really great as well. So, this whole live stream as well was meant to be a sort of semi-stag do with all of you lot as well. I've had a couple of different stag do's with different people based on timings. So I've got one stag do I've had. I'm going to have another one with a couple of people, and then I'm going to have another mini one with some work friends as well. It's going to be really massive, really great. I tell you what, while I've got you on the phone here, literally, I want to have any question you want, anything you can think about writing, just put it in the live stream right now. That's what I would say. Just literally put it in there. We'll answer any questions you can come up with, okay? That's the way I see it. And we're going to have some great fun doing it. You know, it's had some great questions already from Jack. So, yeah, let's just see what happens, I think. That would be really, really good. Yes, everyone, I'm slightly fiddling a bit tonight. Jack again writes, no, it wouldn't. And I think they could be talking with Christopher Nolan to direct Bond 26, and congratulations. Oh, thanks, man. Yeah. You know, I found my Tracy. I found my Tracy, as they say. I'm still trying to sneakily put in with All the Time in the World in our wedding. I'm nearly there. Just need to find the right time to have it in, but I'll get it in there somehow. Absolutely get it in there somehow. So that's going to be really fun, really exciting. I'm so hyped for it. It's just nothing more that I want than to be her husband, without a shadow of a doubt. It's absolutely crazy. So right, everyone, you know, I'm looking at the things we're watching. Obviously, we've got we're nearing the 26 minute marker here. I'll tell you what, obviously it's probably, you know, a lot of people are doing different things. I know time differences. I think we'll stick on for an extra like 4 minutes. We'll maybe call it at past. But yeah, I think the main point of this video was to discuss my enjoyment and also disappointment about the news today. And really, I think a massive question out to everyone out there. Am I being unreasonable in thinking we should have some Bond 26 news by now? I really don't know. I really feel like we should have. We deserved, I think, some by now, even just a little announcement. But as you say, it's what it is. We can't really change that. Jack says, what is your favorite movie that you have seen on the big screen? Ooh. Favorite movie I've seen on the big screen. Good question. There has been so many films I've seen in the cinema, and all the best stories I think revolve around seeing, you know, memories. I don't think I have an exact favorite, but if I did, I'd say it's a toss up between 3 different cinematic experiences. Number 1 would be definitely The Return of the King. Maybe Revenge of the Sith was a great experience. And I think as well, do you know what? There was a film I saw with my fiance. I'm trying to remember which one it was, but we both just went into it and we had this most amazing time together. Really, really was absolutely fantastic. I'm trying to remember what film we watched. But it wasn't the very first film that we watched. That was a complete disaster. It was a terrible film. But there was a film she and I watched together. It was just, we loved so much. It was absolutely fantastic. Abiamed says, hello to you too, bud. Yeah. I think if there's any more questions coming up, we'll answer them. But I think that's really soon to be it. Just checking if there's any more questions coming up. Yeah, all right then. I think that's basically it, everyone. I think we'll call it quits there tonight. A bit of a short stream, but as I say, it's just how it goes, I suppose. Thank you for letting me just have a rant out. May you all have a really great, happy James Bond day, and take care, everyone. All the best. Bye.